gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his
I'm
right,
scared,
extend
bro.
the play,
Yeah, fuck
and
it.
he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Setting up the screen.
No, ain't. I
And the
don't
ball's
like.
loose.
I don't like you talking
Bounced
like.
right back
You know how
to
you
them.
get down,
The
though.
Sooners want to crank the tempo.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit.
Dang.
You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed.
Hey, what's up, bro?
If you're not careful, this guy can gash.
What's up, Dang? What's up, my nigga?
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep it from getting to the first down marker.
Hello, boy.
This offense
This
is
nigga
money.
came back on there and buy your
They'll
food.
try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and
Bro,
pick up the
you
first
just
down.
wrong.
He's got it and they convert.
Now you.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need 6s.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Back open in the middle.
You think like it's
They'll get it down to the
stupid?
8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on
that
4th
too.
down, you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Outside the pocket, let's go. He's got an open man. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's right on target. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Fires to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
What the fuck?
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open
What the hell
man.
is-
Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
This time on target. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They looked like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Back to pass, it's Aller. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quarterback extends the play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it in the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Oh, God, he mad at me.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him to.
Shotgun snap on third down. Quarterback adapting. Fires to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. To get that touchdown right before the half, build momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Arnold.
What?
He's looking deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. It's caught downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has
look at this number right here.
with the first down. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime.
Hello.
The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep.
But get on my phone for I catch so little nose ass. I don't know.
On the move from inside his 5.
No,
He
this
was
is
looking for more
that's
running
a
room,
friend
but
of
got
our
to be
front
fouled
hand
as
too.
He stopped at the 23.
That's my little nose. That's my big nose ass.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense.
He's
working like that.
that. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. We think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by. And
Oh, look out! And he rolls into the house.
I'm not doing that shit. You trying.
Oklahoma!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Looking for a man. It's Hawkins.
He caught that.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they'll take an 8-7 lead.
Yeah, it's time to play.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going.
Yeah.
Snags it on the right. And the
How do I put seven in the other shoe?
44.
You got to sub him in.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big game, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
And they get the sack just like that. The Nittany
coming
Lions
back
in the
here,
hurry
so-
up.
Oftentimes with play
coming
action,
back
you're
there,
asking
so-
the quarterback to hold on to the
That's
ball
it.
a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to
coming
hold
back
up
there,
and pass
so-
pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Grabbed in the backfield.
Yeah,
It's
we'll take it.
Singleton.
Yeah,
And that play
appreciate it.
just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind
Another
the line of
fucking
scrimmage. This is a third and
Anything else you got for us?
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
That's awesome.
Rolls it in. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is
Let's
going
start doing
to
that,
deliver.
man. Shit.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on the downs that matter most.
Stopping all that.
Underneath, find him, he'll make
For the
those
plugs
contested
and all that,
catches.
we can shit.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams.
The
that
month
allows
after,
these linebackers
like
to
a
run
month.
free,
No,
unencumbered,
don't.
and
It
get to
take man come out like a month after
Wants to throw. It's out.
NCAA.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Oh no, nigga.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away.
They
but
come
you saw
out
the
the very
coverage in the
next
back
month.
end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't
They
give up the
come
big
out
one.
like
You're feeling
August
pretty good
7th
about where you
or
are
some
right
shit
now.
like that. Yeah.
A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this.
Shit. Man, what
On
that bitch,
third
man?
down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's Fleming. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run.
He good around.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They take the lead with the 6. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way
Nice
out and go
little
get you a
pass.
touchdown,
Daniel,
that's a
right
great
in.
drive by the offense.
Feeling some heat.
I'll
And the
take it.
defense on him, and he will go
I'll take
down.
it.
Sack on the 2-point try. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at
It
this
will.
Oklahoma offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown
Well, we
on
got
top
like
of that last
less than a
drive.
month.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive.
Open runway ahead. The 40. Past the 30. Inside And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown Sooner.
Yeah, we tackle out here, man.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the
I
end zone.
understand.
Up by one, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge.
Yeah.
Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Makes the catch. The two-point conversion is good.
You know, teams practice two-point plays all throughout the week and all throughout the year for situations like that. You need to make it a three-point game so your opponent can only tie now with a field goal. Great job of execution.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Okay. I just popped it,
Lions
baby.
going back to work on offense now.
I just came down and popped the shot there, nigga. You true.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Oh, okay, let's go. Nothing
And
right.
they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Sound about right.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of knowing. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space.
You
My
talking about?
quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice
Dang,
catch.
that's
Way to
you.
get the first down.
Caught behind the line.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Singleton.
yeah.
At the 40, there he
Nigga.
goes. He's run out
keep
of
missing
bounds
it
with
up
a
over
big
there.
play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That's that time,
And
bro.
that's why if you're the
That's
offensive
the better
coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this
Well,
guy
give me
going.
another
Just get him
target,
the
man.
ball
You do.
close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
No time for all
The
that shit.
Indy Lions want to pick up the tempo.
No time for all that shit.
Pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
To the air. It's Aller. Quickly complete. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Here comes the two-point try. He wants to throw it.
The third.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I know how to get it out of you.
He'll bring it out. It's Bowman. There
Yeah.
to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one.
And they gonna beat the mic.
First down to start the drive after the break.
Yeah, that they used to do it, boy.
To the ground with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the
I
20.
heard it.
That's a really good job by the
I
defense,
heard
wrapping
it,
them
I
up,
heard it.
getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them
Getting
one-dimensional,
everything I was
passing
looking for.
situations. Really good job by the defense.
Running hard and getting 6
Coleman.
yards out to the 26.
Hey,
We ain't
5 to
going.
6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And listen, obviously, this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in them. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Trying to get rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Got his man.
Thank you.
Defense coughs it up. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense, I have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
The give to the left. He is going nowhere.
Nobody else would have been able to stop.
Great job by the defense.
There was nobody else I was concerned about.
Running to the football,
Nobody.
nowhere to go.
Trying play action. Moving out of the pocket. Hit as he throws.
So,
And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
put the
It's
touch on him.
incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get
Good
there.
play.
On that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls.
I gotta put my D tucking in, bro.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got the quick pass. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's complete to the left. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. He had his receiver. He knew where to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He will step out of bounds, but not the
We're about to get you like
Pick up
this.
and a first down for this offense.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the
That
way
goes
your
in from-
offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
I'm good.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back.
Yeah, I'm doing to you, Phil.
Also go outside. He can really do it all.
Hey, man.
Halfway there on
Baby.
first down, it's 2nd
Like,
and
what I'm
5.
doing? I'm talking. You man,
Looking to throw, it's Arnold.
can't start turning up.
Play. He'll get rid of it.
Oh, you got me fucked up. Lean on my footing,
And
man.
the defense
You
needs
fucking
to come
something
up
up.
with a stop
Trying to
and
goof
force
this
this
fool.
thing out.
Blue ball. Oh, God. No,
They
nigga.
need to get a little
Come on,
closer
fucking
for a
dad.
field goal try, and
I'll
they've
tell
got
you
to do
this.
it in a hurry. Out of the shotgun
No, you
on
ain't doing
3rd
that.
down.
That's one thing.
Now he's going to break the pocket. And the pressure will get there. The sack down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Defensive linemen live
Okay,
to
stand
get
over
after
here.
the quarterback, to get sacks, to
That
get
nigga,
by those
that
big
nigga,
hot volleys up
this
front.
nigga,
The offensive line
that
would say,
nigga.
you taste dirt.
Down
He
to
started,
possession
fool.
here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down.
It He
He'll try
started
to
like, I want to
throw
see
and pick
music.
up the first down.
Why you mad? Listen to music, bro.
Makes
Throw
the
that
catch.
shit.
He's got enough. And
It's
the defense
cold.
makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And you just wonder if
It's
this
that
defense
bad,
now
bro.
is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that fourth
That's
down
what's
play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding.
And it took that nigga a long time to give me the ball.
He's dropped behind the line of
What a
scrimmage. That'll be a
bullshit
loss of
play is
3.
that?
It's amazing how
You
play
wanna
by
get
the
a ball
defensive
game?
end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those
Nigga didn't wanna
sacks,
give
to
me the
get those
ball.
tackles for
That's the
losses.
whole
You
shit.
see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right.
The
I'm talking about one
expressway
and
is
done, bro.
wide open. Touchdown,
Thank you.
Oklahoma. And with that, they
Yeah,
move
that
out
defense
front
ain't a
here
little
on
bit of
fourth.
that shimmy. You know what I'm talking about?
And this offense really showing their
A
physicality,
little bit
running
of,
the
a
football
little bit
when
of
it
shoulder.
matters in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football
Let's
game.
go and separate
No
this.
backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Nice show.
To the air. It's Hawkins. Steps away. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running
Look at that
room
nigga
this
talking about
time
me
as he
didn't
did on
quit.
the previous play.
Nigga didn't touch
About to
the
kick it
button.
away after scoring the touchdown.
You're damn lie. I just got a fumble.
Fielded
Why?
in the
So
end
hot?
zone, it's Singleton.
Nigga,
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he
I just
stopped
popped
at
you.
13. And
That was
State
me.
sends the offense back onto the field. When
LSCPU, that
you're
was
playing
me.
from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A
They
sack
everywhere.
here late in the fourth. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Nigga,
Here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covered. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. Because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
Got it in the middle, it's Wallace. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot
What the
eyeball
fuck?
wide
This nigga got
receivers. So
me.
great job by the quarterback, using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Fires left. The completion well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the
Real
fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
but you had
And that
hard,
was
bro.
one of those, gotta have it. I mean, it's a fourth quarter, fourth down. We got to get
That
some
was
points,
cool.
Palmer. They needed that one.
Yeah, all routes have to be
You
run at
fuck
the
up.
right depth, and the ball's got to come out at the right time. Nice job there by the quarterback, working through his progression, finding the open man, and keeping this drive alive.
Of course, it was the quarterback. I thought it was the receiver.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this
Stop,
guy running the
stop.
football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Oh, he wide open.
Looking
Ooh,
downfield,
ooh,
it's
ooh.
Allard. Now adjusting. Fires on the move. How about getting the foot down on that?
I know where this one got to go.
Big completion.
That's it. I know where this one got to go. Yeah, I understand. You know, so
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10.
That's it.
yeah, the usual.
He's going to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's
Is he?
intercepted in the end zone. No, he's
Good
out
shit,
of bounds.
good shit.
Oh, so
All
close
fault.
to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. A little sport sports history,
Yeah.
David,
When you lay down,
upset is the only
and you looking
force
up the
ever to
ceiling,
defeat man
just
of
tell
war.
yourself that.
And that's why we
You
call
fought.
games like this
You
an
fought.
upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team
Look
is
at this
unranked.
shit.
Beat a